We like to check in on politics from a different perspective. So we go to Mar-a-Lago, where the former President Donald Trump is standing by live. Hello, sir.
Hello, Mitchell. You know, you can almost feel it in the air. It'll be here before you know it. You know, you won't have to wait too long.
Wait too long for what, sir?
Pumpkin spice cafe season. Beautiful time of year, Mitchell.
Yeah, not there with this humidity, though, sir.
Well, by the way, before we start, I just want to wish the Pelosi family well on dealing with their loser of a patriarch, Paul Pelosi.
Yeah.
Tough time.
Yeah, Nancy Pelosi's husband, not having a good news cycle today, was sentenced to 5 days in jail for his driving under the influence. And according to Fox News, a California police association revoked his lifetime membership with the group, saying his conduct reflected poorly on them. Apparently, after he was stopped, he pulled out his membership card from the police group to try and avoid any charges.
Thank goodness that was all he pulled out.
Do you know who I am? Do you know who? Paul DUI Pelosi. You know, I'm told in some circles, Mitchell, they call him Paulie the Fish. Did you know that? Paulie the Fish.
I did not know that, no.
Nasty Nancy may never let him see her in a bathing suit again, I will tell you. And that would be a good thing, believe me.
Former President Trump, you've filed a lawsuit against the Department of Justice, and your legal team is asking for a, quote, special master to be able to go through the evidence that was taken by the FBI from Mar-a-Lago and make a determination as to whether it should be returned. Do I have that all right?
That is exactly what's going on. Wow, I am impressed. Very, very good show prep today, Mitchell. Very detailed. Did Rosie write that up for you on a 3x5 card or something? Or no, wait, it was probably Kevin O'Neill. He's a bigger kiss ass, okay? And that's okay. That's okay. At any rate, I'm hearing from a lot of people, and they're telling me this is going to be one of the most important, most tremendous lawsuits, the likes of which we've never seen in this country. In my case, it's entitled Trump v. the United States of America, which, frankly, feels like it could also be the name of a very possible 2024 re-election campaign.
Well, by the way, former President Trump, it's none of our business, but we understand you might be limited in what you can share. But what were you looking for in the boxes, sir? And why did you keep so many classified records?
Look at you with the gotcha question. Look, honestly, I only kept the 700 classified records at Mar-a-Lago because it's an honest mistake. I thought they were actually classical records. Classical records. Easy mistake to make. I'm a huge fan of vinyl, just like Kevin. Beethoven, though. Beethoven and the other great deaf piano players. I love them. I love them a lot. Look, these documents are very important to me, Mitchell. You know, for someone who's never held his children, personally, who would have thought that I'd love holding on to documents? I mean, there were a lot of personal items that I thought might have gotten mixed up in there. You know, I spent 4 years in the White House. You can mix things up. Like the construction paper birthday cards the kids send me with this little stick figures on them. You know, my son Eric made me, you know, for like the last 10 years. And a lot of the first drafts of the love letters that I used to write to Kim Jong-un, you know, the key to Melania's chastity belt. So many things get mixed up in those boxes.
Mr. President, apparently Congress now wants to see what's in these docs that were seized from Mar-a-Lago. The Gang of Eight, which includes Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell, have asked the Biden administration for access to the documents. What do you think about that?
Okay, you look, Mitchell, have Kevin O'Neill and CD make a parody song about McConnell. Well, they can rhyme it with, like, somebody else I hate, Rosie O'Donnell. There you go. I wrote the first line of the song, Kev.
Will do.
You're welcome, loser. Okay, look, don't get me started on McConnell, Mitchell. Why do you bring this up? How do you take a guy seriously who has a permanent, I just went in my pants look on his face and a voice that sounds like Jimmy Stewart after he had a lobotomy?
Okay. All right, sir, you've made your point.
Not yet. And Chuck Schumer, I'm not done yet. I actually have a new nickname for Crying Chuck, too. He's the Dingleberry Kid. Dingleberry Kid. Because I heard he just got a new set of hair plugs put in. They were taken from an interesting part of the body. Very interesting.
Oh, no.
That is
it looks
gross.
pretty good. Just ask Paulie the Fish.
That's gross. Sir, your former press secretary, Stephanie Grisham, said the classified information was like a shiny new toy to you, sir. Do you agree with that description?
Stephanie Grisham is just seeking attention, Mitchell. She doesn't know what she's talking about. What the hell is she talking about? I really don't know. She says I like to take out classified docs and show them off to people. That's ridiculous. total fake news. I only show classified documents to highly trusted people like my staff, my lawyers, Kim Jong-un, various porn stars, and maybe to you if you play your cards right.
Okay.
If you want to send some of that book money my way, I could show you a nuclear code or two.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
What do you think about the Gang of 8 senators and respectfully, since you just called McConnell a broken-down hack politician and his wife? Crazy?
Look, I don't remember calling her crazy. And she is kind of nuts. Look,
Okay.
Mitch McConnell doesn't need to see my documents. They're of no use to him, okay? Maybe we can get Mitch some documents he can use, like really use, like instructions on how to not look like a turtle. Or a list of doctors who could give Mitch a backbone and maybe even a chin. Or a magic potion that causes women to look at him without laughing. But frankly, I don't have any docs like that. The old crow's going to have to look somewhere else.
All right, sir, let me shift gears here. Dr. Fauci has announced he'll step down from his official role as White House chief medical advisor to, quote, pursue his next chapter. Any thoughts on that?
What the hell does that mean? First of all, you didn't just say that a guy who's about 3 feet tall is going to be stepping down, did you? Did I hear that right?
Did you hear my actual question,
Frankly, I've talked to a lot of people about this, Mitchell. Lots of people in line at the prime rib station at Mar-a-Lago's dining room. Not sure how the hell people eat the meat's so rare. They like it pink for some reason. I'm a well-done kind of guy.
Sir, really, do you have any thoughts on Fauci? Any thoughts besides how the prime rib is cooked at Mar-a-Lago?
I do. You know, well, the people I talked to, they didn't have nice things to say about Fauci, okay? But I will tell you, when it comes to geriatric, annoying, nerdy gnomes, Fauci was definitely one of them. Believe me, he was one of them by a long shot. And December's the perfect time for him, actually, to make this move and step down, frankly. Why
do you say that?
Because it'll be a smooth transition between jobs. He'll be able to go right into his new job at the North Pole making toys for all the good boys and girls this Christmas.
We're out of time, sir. Thank you for calling in. Former President Trump.
Why can't Fauci be more respectable, like Dr. Oz, okay? All the best doctors are TV doctors, just like all the best presidents are TV presidents, which is just me. Fauci doesn't know the word crudité. Do you know that? He doesn't even know what it means. You know why?
Why?
Because his vocabulary isn't very huge.
The former president here on 760 WJR.
This is the great voice of the Great Lakes, 760 WJR, Detroit, a Cumulus media station.